Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Drew back here with Drewber Life. Just giving you an update of last week and how it went for me driving. So, for the week of March 17th through the 24th, here's a breakdown. Monday, I drove 3 hours and 33 minutes. I made $104.98, and I did 8 trips. So that averages out to about 29, almost $30 an hour. And that was, I made about $13.10 per trip. So that was for Monday. Tuesday, I worked 5 hours and 36 minutes. I made $155.12, and I did 12 trips. So that averaged out for me at $28.18 an hour. And I did $12.91 a trip average, and that was for Tuesday. Wednesday, I did 3 hours and 18 minutes, made $83.52, and I did 7 trips. So that averaged out to $28 an hour or $12 a trip. And that was Wednesday. Thursday, I did 6 hours and 36 minutes for $195, and that was 14 trips. So that averaged out for me about $30 an hour or 13, almost $14 a trip. And that was Thursday. Friday, I didn't really work, but I got 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I made $68.37, and I did 7 trips, and that averaged out to $28.30 an hour or $9.70 a trip. Didn't work Saturday at all. And then Sunday, I worked for 4 hours and 13 minutes. I made $99.99, and I did 8 trips. That averaged out to $25 an hour for me and about $12.50 a trip. So for the week, I made $706.95. I drove 25 hours and 59 minutes, and I did 56 trips. So if you want to average all that out, that came out to $27.19 an hour or $12.62 a ride I averaged for last week. So I met my goal of making $25 an hour or more. Again, I didn't really keep track of the mileage this week. I need to do a better job of that to give you guys a little bit better idea of how many miles I'm actually driving to make this amount of money. So I'll try to do a better job of that this week, so I can give you guys a little bit of a clearer picture of how much I'm actually making and what it and what how much I'm driving mile wise. So yeah, that's for the week of March 17th to the 24th. Did a little bit better than the week before. So yeah, that's just a breakdown of my last week of driving for Uber. If you guys got any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And then yeah, like and subscribe if you want to hear some more how my nights are going. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be giving tips in my videos as I come across them or think of them, and also just updating everyone on how I'm doing in life in general. So yeah, let's see. Last night, real quick, Sunday night. Any interesting people or interesting trips? I did pick up a guy from a hotel downtown Portland. When I got there was police cars everywhere. He got in the car, asked him how his night was going, and he proceeded to tell me to not trust hoes even if they are your baby mama. It kind of made me laugh a little bit. Like, okay, obviously there's something going on. And I was like, all right, well, what's going on with all these police here? And he was like, that's because of me. And I was like, oh, okay. So he proceeded to tell me kind of the story of what was happening. Um, Him and his girlfriend or wife, I'm not quite sure what their relationship was. But he had taken them out for the beginning of spring break here, and he lives in the suburbs, so he rented a hotel downtown. Had a daughter. I don't know how old she was. He didn't say. Um, but they were going out, and his girlfriend was wearing some clothes that he didn't think was appropriate for the evening or for their daughter to be seeing her mom dressed like that. And so he made a comment to her about that, and I guess she didn't really take it that well. And then also, and this is all his version or his side of the story. So this is all I got to go off of. Said they were driving to dinner. They were using her phone for GPS, and a text message came up from another dude. And when that happened, all these pictures and the text thread that had been going between her and this other guy came up on her phone, and he saw it and obviously wasn't too happy about it. So he took a picture. He took pictures of it, um, and I guess when they got back to the hotel, um, she was, you know, saying that he was drunk. He was claiming he wasn't. He didn't seem drunk when he got in my car. I didn't smell any alcohol on him. I mean, maybe they had a drink or something at dinner. I'm not quite sure. He didn't really elaborate on that part, but from my observation, it didn't seem like he was very drunk at all. He said he wasn't, and she called the police on him and told the police that he was going to show their kids these explicit pictures of her, um, and so he had to leave. Uh, Super unfortunate event. I felt super bad for the guy. He seemed like a nice guy, a nice dad. Um, and so yeah, that was I think that was my second ride. So that's kind of how my night started out. Was kind of crazy in that regards. I mean, the guy was super nice, and I didn't really have any issues with him. His story was, seemed fairly legit. He was pretty upset, um, but like I said, that's his version of the story. I don't know. So yeah, pretty scandalous. If his version is correct, uh, you know, I feel for the dude. I'm a dad, um, and I know like you put all this effort and energy and time into planning something for your family to do during spring break, and that type of situation happens. That's never good, no matter what really was going on. Um, just have a family break up over something, um, especially with kids involved, is never a good scenario. So, um, just everyone hopefully out there is being nice to their loved ones and their significant others, and hopefully everyone's treating everyone with respect, and kind of just following the golden rule. That's how I live my life. Um, you know, do unto others as you want done to you. That's I mean, if everyone followed that, we probably wouldn't have most of the issues that we have in the world. So, um, here's a little Druber life tip, uh, follow the golden rule. You know, no matter what. Sometimes I know it's hard. Sometimes I know it's hard, but no matter what, treat people how you want to be treated. I think this whole world will be a way better place. And that's what I try to instill in my kids, daily. Just treat people how you want to be treated. Talk to people how you want to be talked to, or how you want to be talked to. Um, if you don't like being yelled at, don't be yelling at people. You don't like being cussed at, don't be cussing at people. You don't like, someone being rude to you, don't be rude to people. And it's pretty simple. Um, but yet it gets overlooked, constantly. So um, that was kind of the crazy story for last night. You know, hit me up in the comments. Let me know if anyone else experienced any crazy kind of breakups mid ride or right before the ride, or because of you're giving them a ride because of that. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. We can swap some Uber stories here. Uh, but anyways, I think that's about it for tonight. Oh, I do have a new logo coming soon. Um, I drew it the other night, so I'm trying to get that finalized to put up on my channel. So hopefully here in the next post, the next video that I post, you guys will see my new logo up. Yeah, I came up with it myself, drew it. So yeah, once I get that posted up, let me know in the comments section what you guys think of the new logo. But yeah, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how everything's going with all you other Uber drivers out there in Portland or any other states or cities. Let me know how it's going. Um, Maybe we can, share some tips, help the community out, and just be positive to everyone. So that's it for tonight. Not as long as video as usual. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be posting more videos. And stay tuned for that new logo I'm gonna be uploading to my channel here soon. So peace to everyone and much love.